So, Tanya, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year's, Crystal.
It is
Ah,
it is January 19th. Literally, I'm saying this 19 days late, or at least 18 days late, depends on how you count your days. But yes, my God, we started off this year so bad.
yeah,
So bad.
I started off bad.
No, 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 tell our listeners what happened to you.
We were supposed to go to a convention together.
Anime
And
Los
guess
Angeles, right? Yeah.
yeah, and guess who got COVID? Me.
And good guess who had food poisoning on New Year's Day? Me.
Oh God, you had food poisoning? Oh no.
So, before we began recording for this episode, you were discussing or debating something with your dad?
Debating about politics as usual.
Your dad likes debating that?
Yep, like every boomer does, talk about politics and Republicans and Democrats in the American way and blah 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 blah.
Speaking about politics, you want to know something funny?
What? What's up?
Okay. So, over the week, I learned of an Oklahoma bill that was kind of ridiculous. Of all the bills that are out there, this was actually kind of funny. And we had to mile the ones, of course. But how about this for a headline? Ready? Oklahoma bill would ban furries from school, require parent or animal control to pick up rule breakers.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, so
I'm sorry.
so apparently in Oklahoma, like what the hell's going on in Oklahoma for real? But in
For real.
Oklahoma, state representative Republican, because of course,
Of course, of course.
Republican State Representative Justin Humphrey is targeting furries from attending schools. More specifically, the bill he proposed in Oklahoma would crack down on so-called furries from attending school and require either a guardian or animal control to pick up students in violation of that rule. And this is a direct quote from, of course, Fox News.
Okay.
House Bill 3084. The bill states as the follows. Students who purport to be imaginary animals or animal species, or who engage in anthropomorphic behavior, commonly referred to as furries, at school, shall not be allowed to participate in school curriculum or activities. Can you imagine that when we were in middle school? All that cringy stuff would get us banned from school?
Honestly, if I was in middle school and I heard my teacher tell that, I'll be like, "What's a furry?"
Right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of Oklahomians out there are like, so what's a furry? Because I mean, I'm sure they don't mean my furry shag carpet here. What's a furry? Let's Google furry.
All right, let's go furry. Let's see. Oh God. And then you become a furry.
And that, kids, is how I became a furry.
Right? Exactly. Oh my God.
Can you imagine though, an animal control employee going to pick up what he imagines is going to be like a dangerous animal, and then he comes across with the fact that it's some teenage cringe kid just being a kid,
Yeah, exactly.
and it's like, anyway, this is an anime podcast. Moving away from this.
What an opening, honestly. And hi, everyone. I'm glad you all came to hear us talk about.
Anyway, so yeah, happy year so late from the both of us because it was such a year for us, such a beginning of the year for us. It was a good year, beginning of the year for us at all.
It's gonna be a great year. I can feel it.
Yes, yes.
And not having COVID.
On that note, let's transition over to a new me, a new year, new anime series. Tanya, what anime series are you excited for this upcoming year?
Hmm. You know what? Surprisingly, I've been really looking forward to like a new Black Butler season of some sort, and I am so happy they're finally making one.
Right, a new, totally different Black Butler from what I saw. Right, does it correlate to the original story?
I believe so, yes. It's gonna be the public school edition as they have it in implement in the work. I just look forward to it because I haven't seen it in so long, and I'm like, I probably have to rewatch it to remember what I watched.
I never watched Black Butler in my life. Like I've never watched the way I never watched Naruto. But speaking of middle school days, that's one of the animes that I think a lot of people used to watch in middle school and used to like fan over. A lot of fangirls were used to fangirl over CL and the Butler and stuff.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I found over Grell and Sebastian.
Oh, Sebastian, there you go. That's his name.
And then Ciel and Sebastian. So the one reason why I love the show so much is like the costume designs they have. Ciel looks so amazing in like every season. Straight fire, honestly. And then the Circus, I love the blue and black stripes out of his outfit. It's so good. I'm just fangasming here.
You like the high school, the middle school memories all flooding in from the original Black Butler series?
Yeah, exactly. And like a long time ago, I actually was a fan of like the whole Sebastian and Ciel shipping. I
Wait,
remember way back in the day.
will they be in the school arc, in the public school arc?
Yeah, of course, they're the main characters. Of course they will. The whole thing revolves around Sebastian and Ciel. Especially
And
Sebastian. Sebastian wants Ciel's soul, but until Ciel fulfills his wish, then he can have his soul. That's pretty much the summary of the story. But
I see.
except he's trying to find his killer, who killed his parents and stuff. But then it gets like bigger and bigger and bigger to the point like it gets like ridiculous. Like, that was a person. No, it's not a person, it's an angel. Oh wait, it's not an angel. It's actually a group organization. And it just gets more ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people are in for a ride with that one, just because again, it's been a while since we had a Black Butler anything.
hmm
From what I remember, I think the last Black Butler thing that we got was it the movie or
It was the movie, yes. The save it's pretty much the Titanic shipping, pretty much.
Titanic? What?
Yeah, it was based off the Titanic. I forgot what it's
What?
called. Yeah, the ship they were in.
Oh, you mean Black
Book of
Book?
Atlantic. There you
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
There
There
you
you go.
go.
That one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't know that.
And they drove a big ship, and I'm not sure if they actually said Titanic or something, but yeah, it's a big fucking ship.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. The story is based on the sinking of Titanic. You're
Yes,
right.
there you go. Yes, it's based off the sinking of Titanic. hmm
You're right. Wow. I actually kind of want to watch that movie now.
And there's zombies in there, you
And
know.
I'm pretty sure there's gonna be I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a sequel to that one called Black Butler Ocean Gate.
No, there isn't. Shut up. I can't.
Shout out to Michael Tenham, who voices Sebastian, and Brianna Palacina, who voices CL in the Black Butler series, who I assume will be returning for the public school arc.
Yes, I look forward to it. I already saw like the trailer, and I'm like, the school outfits look so good.
What I look forward to it, and it's something that was announced last year in Anime Expo. I think we were able to get a glimpse of it. But before I tell you that, you remember Tanya? Earlier in the week on Saturday, I was messaging you that I was at Barnes and Noble to buy more manga,
Yeah.
and I sent you some photos of a particular manga called Joker, and how it's about Joker trying to raise a baby Batman, like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what?
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, there's actually a manga. It's an official manga by DC Comics. Or rather, because they own the Dark Knight and whatnot. The manga is actually by Satoshi Miyagawa and Kisuke Goto. And the manga title is called Joker One Operation Joker. Really, it's about the Joker trying to raise a baby version of Batman. Like it's actually Batman's Bruce Wayne, but in baby form. And I'm not gonna spoil the story. It's just to tell you how he got the way he got. But yeah, it's just Joker trying to raise a baby in general. And so he has, it's hilarious because there's this mixture of him trying to be maniacal, but then there's a baby involved, and it's crazy. I've been reading it in Mark Hamill's voice as a Joker. Just I just keep picturing his voice every time I read a text bubble from the Joker. On that note, there is a new anime that I do want to watch because it seems really interesting. This is a take, one of the very few takes on American series is actually going to be turned into an anime. And of course, I'm talking about Suicide Squad Isekai.
Oh.
Yeah, so this was announced back at AX of last year, and I think we ended up watching a preview of it. The series will be produced in conjunction with Warner Brothers Japan, because Warner Brothers owns DC characters and whatnot.
Right.
The series will be animated by Wit Studios. Wit Studios is known for animating the following series: with Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga. The most famous one, of course, aside from Attack on Titan, is a Spy Family.
Yes.
So the same studio who animated those are animating the Suicide Squad Isekai. And there's no full-on summary of what the actual story is going to be, but there is a small little sentence here, and I'll read it out for you. According to the plot summary, the Suicide Squad ends up in another world of magic and monsters. Unless they can get back, their nano bombs will detonate within 62 hours. So as the name says it, this is an isekai anime. The wonderful thing about this is that it's based on the Suicide Squad. Again, this is an American medium that is taking a anime adaptation, which you hardly see. You don't really see that
Yeah.
much. You usually see the other way around, which ends up sucking. But I do know it's going to feature Harlequin. Joker's going to be in it. Deadshot's going to be in it. Peacemaker, Clayface, and Sharking. Those are going to be the main characters of the series. I'm seeing some character designs of the Joker, and I don't know why the Joker's giving me this My Chemical Romance feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. Harlequin looks actually pretty cool. Peacemaker looks just like John Cena,
Right. Oh my God.
and then Clayface looks like is giving me a Michael Jackson feel.
Huh? I have to see this now.
Let me send you the how they
Yes.
look. Hold
Yes,
on.
yes. Please do. Please do. Okay. Oh yeah, Joker definitely has them. I get it.
Harlequin actually looks pretty cool. I mean, Harley looks really, really cool. I mean, she
She
looks
looks
like
really
a
cute, actually.
yeah, she does. I love her
Yeah.
anime version. That's and then
Yeah.
you have Peacemaker on the right side there. That just looks like John Cena, really.
It's just John Cena.
And then you have a Clayface.
Yeah, he does look like Michael Jackson. He also looks like guy from Demon Slayer who looks
Oh
like Michael
yeah,
Jackson.
that's awesome.
That's all I think
Yeah.
about now.
But yeah, I'm very interested on how that's gonna look. There's no there is a preview of it, but
Yeah.
obviously it's like a it's a short preview of it. No
Hmm.
I think it's 45 seconds or a minute. It's gonna be wild.
I look really forward to it then.
Tanya, what other animes are you looking forward for this year?
I was looking at a list of like trailers for like 2024, right? And do you know what caught my eye? The Adult Swim anime they're gonna adapt, which is Uzumaki.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that trailer. I'm like, oh my God, Crystal needs to see this.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all in black and white and stuff. Oh my God, it's so good to it. And then yeah, just the black and white grayness to make it a little bit more creepy, just like Junji Ito's original work.
Yeah, it's
And
it's gonna be like an animated it feels like the manga itself kind of animated, and I think that's what they were going for.
yeah, it just reminds me of that time when we visit Junji Ito, to be honest.
Oh, we met him?
Yeah, when we met him.
Oh my
Oh, that
God,
was
that's
oh,
euphoric. That's just
it's
euphoric.
it's so euphoric. And just seeing this and the spirals, I'm just like,
Yeah, yeah, right. This anime is unique because of that, because the entire production was done just black and white, and that's how they want to keep it. Which I think, in my personal view, and I think I speak for all Ito fans, is that I think they went with a good choice. Just because adding color to this manga, I don't think would have gotten the same vibe per se. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, I don't think so. Like, especially like in Uzumaki, when you turn the pages, right? The horror is when you turn the next page, and especially in black and white, it leads you more to the imagination of what color would look like and stuff like that. So
Right.
I think leaving it vague like this is spot on.
Another thing that amplifies the creep factor in his mangas is that not only is it black and white, but the black and white is actually amplifies the spirals. The art,
Yes.
the actual art.
Hmm.
Ito has this work of art, this fusion where the darkness in his artwork emphasizes the white, or the brightness in his work, and vice versa. There's no in my point of view, there's no like all the brightness or all the white takes over a page, or all the darkness takes over the page. No, I feel like in his work he kind of puts both light and dark in cooperation with each other, and I think that's what really stands out about Ito's artwork. And I can't wait until I see it, the full animated, because again I'm going to see that, but animated, and it's going to be wonderful.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure all Ito fans are actually looking forward to that as well.
Very exciting, honestly. What else are you looking forward to, Crystal?
Well, there's a anime. It's actually out now. The first two episodes are already out now, both in
Hmm.
Japanese and English. The anime is
Hmm.
called Metallic Rogue.
Metallic Rogue. Okay.
Yeah, Metallic Rogue. And let me send you how the characters look like, because I think this anime, the only reason why I got interested is because the poster to the title itself. I'm like, oh, these are cute characters. And then I learned that the character designer for Cowboy Bebop is actually the one who's
Hmm.
designing the characters.
Oh, okay.
This is an entirely original anime, so it's not based off like a manga or a light novel series. No, it's entirely original. And here, let me show
Hmm.
you how they look like. And for
Sure
those of
thing.
you, because obviously this is an audio podcast, you won't be able to see the characters. But the characters are, you have a light skinned character and a brown skinned character, which I
Hmm.
think I relate to that brown skinned character because, well, I have brown skin, and she just looks so cute.
Oh, that is cute.
So your main characters are the following: you have the main character Rogue Red Star, who is the
Uh,
light skinned character, and the brown skinned character is Naomi Otherman, which I
hmm.
assume, I haven't seen any episode yet, but I assume she'll have this sophisticated English type of feel to it. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just staring at the chip bag.
English cast. Oh yeah, I know she's eating chips. That's another thing that brought me. Hey, you know her priorities just by looking at that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's just.
love it.
And what is the other one eating? The other one's eating something too. A
Eating
chocolate.
chocolate of some
Chocolate.
sort.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Premise of this anime is as follows: in a world where humans and artificial beings coexist, an android girl, because
Hmm.
it's not an apple girl, it's an android girl.
Yeah, hell
An
yeah.
android girl, Rouge Red Star, and her buddy, Naomi Otherman, are on a mission. The mission is to kill 9 rebel androids called the Immortal Nine, who are hostile to the government. The anime is being produced by Bones for its studio's 25th anniversary, directed by Multiple Hori, who I'm not familiar with. And of course, the character designing is done by the same character designer who designed Cowboy Bebop. That's Toshihiro Kawamoto, who designed the characters for Cowboy Bebop and also designed the characters for this particular anime called Metallic Rogue, which currently out now. It began broadcasting in January 11th, and it currently has 2 episodes out already. Your English cast members are as follows: Rogue Red Star is voiced by Monica Flatley, and Naomi Otherman is voiced by Casey Iwulu, or Ewulu, excuse the pronunciation. And the rest are way to be seen, because I'm assuming these characters have not been cast or have not been shown in the series yet. So, but those are your main characters, main voice actors, and according to the reviews, it has a good review. According to IMDb, it has 8.1 out of 10. My analyst listed as 7.2 stars out of 10, with Crunchyroll being 4.6 stars out of 5. So that's actually a pretty high rating for a brand new anime. According to our review, and I forgot who wrote this, Metallic Rogue took inspirations from both Ghost in the Shell and Blade Runner, so you know it's gonna be really good. It's gonna have this dystopian cyber feel punk to it, so that's why I'm really interested in seeing that. And it's gonna be with 2 girls. One's adorable, you know.
Yes, 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 yes. They look very
I'm pretty,
adorable.
I'm pretty sure they'll have this like adorable dynamic relationship, like not a romantic one, just like this friendship adorableness in there.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. Like have.
Maybe you should cosplay her.
Actually, I'm thinking about that. Yeah, maybe. How about you? Any other anime?
Actually, there's already a couple episodes out in Netflix, I believe 3 of them. And you probably heard of this. And remember, we've been given a free manga of this during Anime Expo one time, but it's called Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh, Delicious in Dungeon. Yes, I didn't particularly. I don't know what is it about. Like I don't know. I didn't really. It didn't really catch my eye.
Yeah,
Like
at first,
everyone's talking about it, right? But I
right,
just
exactly.
yeah. But like I didn't catch my eye. Like I'm like about it. But I mean, what do you like it?
Well, so when I read the manga, I thought it was just like, oh, okay, it's just like making food in a dungeon and that's it, you know. That's cool and all. But now that I'm reading like synopsis about it, it's when they kill the monsters that they kill in the dungeon, they use that as ingredients as the main food.
Yeah, that's what I figured as much because
Yeah,
it says
yeah,
so
yeah.
in the first. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, well, that's kind of neat. But I assume it has the same vibe where it stares at the food and makes it look really delicious. It'll just make you hungry. Also, apparently the studio in charge is Studio Trigger. So that's
Oh,
pretty cool.
really?
Yeah.
The same Kill la Kill
Yes.
and Premiere. Oh,
Yeah.
Premiere.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay, okay.
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay, I should watch this because I love their animations.
And how is it? How is it?
Well, I still need to watch
Oh, okay, never.
it.
Right, right.
Right.
You
I'm
read
just
the
going.
manga, right?
Yeah, I read the manga and I thought it was great. It's cute in a like wholesome way, except for the beginning because obviously they're trying to save the leader's sister that like got eaten by a dragon.
Okay.
I'm gonna look forward to it. It's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch the first 3 episodes and then I'll tell you how I feel about it.
Let me know how good the food is there, because if it looks really good, it's gonna be really sad because you cannot make that food because the ingredients are just monsters they killed. So I mean, I'm interested to know how they actually concocted these ingredients or these dishes based off ingredients that don't even exist in real life.
Exactly. Actually, the food does look good. I'm looking at the pictures.
So another anime that I'm really interested to seeing, just because I'm a casual not alcoholic, but a casual
Casual alcoholic. Cheers. Let's drink one right now. I got you, fam.
not a casual alcoholic. What I meant to say was a casual drinker here and there, and I mainly just drink when I'm at these press events and whatnot. But on that note, one anime that I'm really interested in watching is Bartender Glass of God, which is exactly what you think it is anime about bartending. Oh, of bartending, excuse me.
Oh,
Yep,
okay.
yep. Hidden in the backstreets of Ginza district in the Eden Hall, a lone bar operated by Ryu Sasakura, the prodigy bartender who is said to mix the most incredible cocktails anyone has ever tasted. However, not just anyone can find Eden Hall. Rather, it is Eden Hall that must find you. You don't go to the bar goes to you.
Okay.
Customers of different backgrounds, each plagued with their own troubles, wander into this bar. Nevertheless, Ryo always knows the ideal cocktail to console and guide each distraught soul. If you got the gist of it, it's just a bar that magically appears, I guess, when you need it.
Right.
You know.
Right, right.
Uh, yeah. So it's a gourmet anime. It will show the art of bartending, the art of mixing and making cocktails. So I can't wait to see how they animate that. I did see the trailer, and just like how food looks in anime, you know how it looks so delicious. It is a drama gourmet anime. Apparently, it's based off a manga of the same name, and it's set to be airing in April of this year. So yeah,
It's bartending, right?
it's about bartending.
I
Yeah,
think I've
yeah,
seen the trailer at Expo. Now I think about it.
yeah. We did see
Okay.
the
Okay.
trailer. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about I'm like this sounds
Well,
familiar.
not. I don't know if it was a trailer or just a preview, but yeah, we did
Yeah,
see something
yeah.
about
I
it.
saw a preview about it and I was like, "Hey, look, I remember telling you, hey, look, it's an anime about bartending."
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my God, then I look forward to the drinks then because I drink on Friday nights.
The only drink I order always is a sour whiskey. That's it.
I usually drink and then do VR clubbing and VR chat.
I can't wait to see how that anime. I think for some reason I think it's gonna be a wholesome anime too. You know,
Yeah,
that's gonna touch a lot of people's heartstrings, and a lot of people could probably relate to that. So I can't wait to see that.
look forward to it.
Any other anime for you?
Can't think of any more on top of my head, at least that popped to me. I mean, I'm just gonna watch like the shows I want to catch up on mostly because I haven't caught up in it from last one. Like I definitely want to see Jujutsu Kaisen because one of my friends has been hyping up that show so much, and I'm like, okay, I'll watch the damn show. And then Chainsaw Man is another one I need to watch. Those two have been eyeing on to watch, and I needed to play catch up in watching that.
For real, I need to catch up on my anime as well. I have not been catching up on any anime whatsoever, and I got more manga, so I got more reading to do. But there's so many anime that's coming out this year that I'm so hyped up on. The mentioned ones are some of them. Some of them that I don't know of are look really cool. There's a new one called Highspeed Etoile. Etoile? I think it's a French word. I have no idea. Yeah, which is this racing anime featuring girls in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all I know from based on the poster that I see, but I have no idea what's it about. Which looks interesting. Another one that I really want to watch, and this is going back to American things being adapted into anime, Anya.
Mhm.
I don't know if you're a huge fan of Lord of the Rings, but Lord of the Rings will get a sort of anime adaptation this year.
Oh, I mean, I did
The
watch the whole trilogy and The Hobbit. That's about as much as Lord of the Rings I get. I attempt to try to read the books, but I never got through it. I had a short attention span when I was a kid. What
just when you were a kid.
are you trying to say?
The name of this series is going to be called The Lord of the Rings: The War of Rohirrim. Rohirrim, I think.
Mm.
So this is going to be an anime-like adaptation, not necessarily anime, although it is directed by Kamiyama, who is famously known for, I think, directing the Blood, the Last Vampire, Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, and I think the last thing he did was Blade Runner, Black Lotus, the CGI companion to the movies. So according to New Line Cinema, the studio who owns the Lord of the Rings, I think, production rights or whatever, announced back in June 2021 that this was a fast-tracking development of an anime prequel film with Warner Brothers Animation. So Warner Brothers is animating it, I suppose, and it's getting like an anime like animation. The film, it's a film, not a series, excuse me.
Oh,
The film will
okay.
draw from visual inspirations from Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings film trilogy. For those who are interested, here's the premise. Set 261 years before the events of the Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, the War of Rohirrim tells the story of Helm Hammerhead, a legendary king of Rohan, who must defend against the army of Dungelendings. He becomes the namesake for the stronghold of Helm's Deep. There you go. That's
Gotcha.
two things being
Wow,
America being animified. And I don't think Lord of the Rings is from America. I think that's British, but still. Honorable mentions are the
right.
following. So honorable mentions of anime coming out this year is Devil May Cry, the anime series, which I think Devil May Cry already had like an anime adaptation at some point.
Mm-hmm.
There's another one that I think it's an original anime series called Nanare Hananare. It is a slice of life anime about 5 girls who have 5 different hobbies and how those girls support each other. So it's gonna be a slice of life anime. And I can't wait to see that. Really, it's gonna be cute if anything. You have The Witch and the Beast, and of course Solo Leveling, which is based off a South Korean webtoon comic or visual novel. I don't know much about the backgrounds of that. Solo Leveling has been popping up on my feed as of recently because there's a lot of buzz regarding that too.
Yes, yes. You know, I was gonna mention soul leveling and I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know what it's about. Again, I haven't done much research on that, but it's currently out, I think, already on Crunchyroll with a few episodes on it already out, I think.
Gotcha.
And I'm pretty sure there's more anime that are out there right now, but I just, there's so many anime to talk about that
Right.
I only mentioned the ones that I'm really excited to see.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I know Blue Lock is receiving like a film this year or something.
Oh, okay.
There's so many good stuff coming out this year. Can't wait. What else is in store for the anime community, the anime industry, in the coming months? So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you.
That's all. All right.
That's
all.
That's all we got. That's all we got, you guys. Thank you so much for hearing us talk about anime. If I didn't mention like your favorite anime here, reach out to us, tell us, hey, this new anime is coming out. We might be interested. We actually get hooked up on it. Tanya, any final?
Yeah. Actually, mention anime that's new or maybe something we haven't talked about, and I'll go ahead and give it a watch. Because to be honest, I have a lot of subscribed services and I've yet to use them.
Yeah, please do. If you guys know of any upcoming anime that we didn't mention here at all, or like you think that we are not privy to it, yeah, please send us an email, a comment, anything, and yeah, we'll look it up and maybe we'll get hooked up on it.
Yeah, and then Crystal and I can watch anime. Gives an excuse to meet up. Yeah.
All right, Tanya, this was wonderful. Thank you so much for hopping on and joining me for this awesome discussion.
Mm-hmm. And thank you for having me on.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys next month. Bye.
Bye, guys. See you later.